Happy Wednesday, friends. Obviously, I am in the car. Olivia just got in the car with me. We are on our way back to town. We did our grocery shopping yesterday, and we always do a Kroger pickup. And while we were sitting waiting for them to bring our groceries out, one of the thrift stores that we go to quite often is right next door to Kroger. We didn't actually go to this particular thrift store the last time we went thrifting, in the last thrift haul that you saw. But while we were sitting there, Olivia saw this beautiful makeup vanity in the window. And she's like, oh, I love that. She just almost fell in love with it immediately. So we went in, checked the price. It was a little high, but I texted her dad and said, is this too much to spend on a Christmas gift? And he said no. So I went in, bought it, but I couldn't bring it home because my car was full of groceries. So we're heading back to pick it up. She's going to get it right now. I mean, that's one of the, I guess, fun things about having adult children is that they understand that she's getting her main Christmas gift in September, and she'll be fine on Christmas Day knowing, hey, I got my main, I mean, she'll still get a couple of things under the tree, but her main gift is this vanity. So anyway, while we're there, I'm going to take the time to go through the store and look around because we didn't, like I said, we didn't go to that thrift store last time. And so when we get back, if I happen to buy anything, I will do a little haul for you and I will show you Olivia's vanity. So I'll see you when we get back. Here it is. We are home. Now it is backlit. It's in front of this window because Olivia is going to repaint one wall in her room. And so we're not going to put this back in her room until she gets her room painted and everything put back where it's supposed to be. But isn't it beautiful? It is so pretty, and it was so heavy. I broke a blood vessel in my finger loading it in the car. Don't even know how that happened, but it's got this really nifty thing on the side here for necklaces. Look at that decal there, and then all these drawers, one specifically for rings, and all these little compartments. Just drawer after drawer after drawer. She can consolidate so many things that are scattered around in her room into this one piece of furniture, and it's just beautiful. And they've got these pink or purple and pink decals. I don't know how they did it, whether it was Mod Podge or what it was, but they've even got it around the mirror. It's just beautiful. And that stool is purple to match. So that was that's her big Christmas present. She gets to have it early, but I think it was well worth the money, and I think she's going to have a lot of years of use out of it. So let me go and show you what else I picked up, because of course I can't go into that store without purchasing something. Well, besides this, purchasing something for me. Alright, so I didn't purchase a lot of things. This store, I don't remember if I already told you, it's Twice Treasured 2. It's like the sister store to the Twice Treasured that we always go to. It's by the same owner. They just opened up this location not very long ago. And this location, Twice Treasured 2 location, they kind of put the pricier stuff there. It tends, the prices of things tend to run a little more expensive. That's why I don't go in that shop that often. But of course, while I was in there today, I had to look around, and I did find some pretty good deals on stuff. So first of all, I'll just show you these. These are boring. They're not vintage, but they were only $2 a piece, and I'm always looking for different ivy things to add to vignettes and stuff like that. They're just little wreaths. I probably won't decorate them up or anything, just leave them the way they are and just tuck them in places. So for $2 a piece, you can't beat that. You can't even get them probably at Walmart for that price these days. And then the first thing that I saw that I had to get, because I collect Pilgrim boys and girls, little Pilgrim men and women. These are vintage candles. They are old. You can see they're not in perfect condition. She's got a little scuff there on her cheek, but that just makes them more quaint, in my opinion. And they were only $4 for the pair, so I thought that was well worth the price. They're adorable. I love their cute little faces, and they're going to go on my shelf with the rest of my Pilgrims. And then Olivia saw this, and she paid for this with her own money, and she said it would be perfect to sit on her new vanity to put makeup sponges or little trinkets or whatever in, or just to sit there because it's so pretty, so vintage. And it was only $5. I couldn't believe it. It's in perfect shape. Now some of the gold around the rim is kind of getting rubbed off, but she's not going to drink out of it, so it doesn't really even matter. The saucer is just absolutely beautiful, and on the back it says hand painted fine china fan crest. I don't know what that means. I am not up on all of the glassware and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I wish I knew more about it, but I just don't. Then I saw this little set. It was in the booth, and the booth, everything was, I think, 15% off. And so I paid $9 for it, but it is just so unique. And you know how much I love squirrels. Just love squirrels. They're actually salt and pepper shakers, but what I thought was so unique about it is that the tree that they're in is actually a vase. And I love the color green. I love squirrels. It's old. There's a sticker on the back. It's kind of worn off, but it says souvenir of something Point, Idaho. I don't know. I can't read all of it. It's worn off. But I just thought it was adorable, and I will definitely be incorporating that in my fall decor, and they'll stay out all year. Who am I kidding? But they definitely are fallish. And then the last thing I got is probably the one thing I probably spent a little bit too much money on, but I absolutely love Carnival glass. This is Indiana Carnival glass with the iridescent amber color. It's in perfect condition. There's no chips, cracks, anything on it. And it's a beautiful little candy dish. And I think I paid, it's Fenton, it says, Fenton glass. I don't think it's Fenton glass. I think it's Carnival glass, honestly. But the receipt says Fenton glass, $20. So I think I paid a little, probably was worth more like 12 to 15, but I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so beautiful. And so I had to bring it home. And so that was it. That's all I picked up at Twice Treasured 2. Now, I've got some chores to do around this house, so let's get busy. I'm gonna put this stuff away and find homes for everything, and then I've got stuff I need to get done. So I put my little Pilgrim boy and girl here on my shelf with all my other Pilgrims. I don't want to show you too much because I'll be showing you my fall decor later on next month in October. I decided I am going to do Vlogtober, so I will have a home decor tour in Vlogtober. I don't want to give away all my decorating until then. But anyways, here on this shelf. All right, I put my Carnival glass candy dish over here on my dehydrator with all my other amber glass, and now truly this tray is full. I cannot fit any more unless they're just tiny little things. But then I put some candy in there. I washed it, of course, and I think that really looks pretty on my dehydrator with the rest of my amber colored glass. And here is where I put that little salt and pepper shaker squirrel thing, and I just put some simple wheat stems, whatever, in it. Have it elevated up on this box with a little doily, and it's on my yellow hutch. And I think it's absolutely adorable. I may have put a few more wheat stems in it. I have a few more downstairs just to make it a little more full, but otherwise, that is just so cute. I love it. So I still have stuff on the counter from shopping yesterday. And my goal has been to keep this counter cleaned off. So I need to get this all cleaned off and spick and span. Shouldn't take me too terribly long. Brought in the mail, and this package was in the mailbox, and can you tell by the picture on the envelope where it came from? It came from my friend Carolyn, who lives in Australia. I opened it, but I haven't looked inside, so let's see what is in here. So it's just a little care package because of my back being laid up with my back, and there are two of these little reusable totes. How cute. And she said the bird, I'll open this up, but she said the bird on here was a, let me look again, New Holland honey eater. And she says she has them nesting outside her bedroom window, but let me open that up so you can see it better. And then she sent some jerky for Scott. Kangaroo jerky. What's this? Lemon pepper crocodile. Oh my goodness. And tandoori crocodile. So we've got crocodile and kangaroo jerky. Scott is going to love trying those. I don't really particularly care for jerky, but I don't know. I don't know if I would be brave enough to try any of it, but he will love it. He loves this kind of stuff. Thank you so much. And then the front of her card, so adorable. But oh, that is so pretty. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Let me get these tote bags opened up so I can look at them better. What are you doing, Oliver? Carolyn didn't send that jerky for you. She didn't send it for you. Oh, you're getting your slobber all over the packaging. That's nice. Carolyn, I think Oliver's not going to let Scott have it. You can't have that. Oliver, what are you doing? Sally, you think you need jerky too? You don't need it. Don't need it, silly little girl. So the pink one has these beautiful flowers. I'm not sure what kind of flower that is on it. Got these nice handles. These are reusable shopping bags, which is awesome. And then this is the one with the honey eater. I think that's what she said. Let me check it again. Terrible, my memory. New Holland honey eater, yes. So those are just absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Carolyn, and you better believe we will be using these when we go shopping. And Oliver still thinks, he's sniffing like crazy, thinks he needs that jerky. He's not getting that jerky. You're not getting it. No, you're not. Silly puppy. Thanks again, Carolyn. You are such a sweet friend. The other thing I wanted to get done today, and I had to wait till after dark because I'm working on my plant stand here and the backlighting is just so terrible. I want to get these bottom two shelves cleaned off and make some room because Olivia is going to have to move her plants that she had in her bedroom in here onto this plant stand because she's trying to rearrange and make room for her new vanity. So I'll go ahead and get these 2-row shelves. I'm not going to clean everything off because obviously I have my plants on there too, but I will clean off enough space so that she has room for her plants. This is where I put everything that I took off of that plant stand. I just put it here in my corner hutch in my living room, mostly just up on that shelf. And it's really dark. Hold on just a second. I turned on the flash so you could see. I just kind of scooted things over and made room for the fruit bowl down there. And then up here I had a bunch of chicken figurines and I took them downstairs and they're in a display down there. You'll see that when I do my fall home tour. So I got that plant stand cleaned off, and when Olivia gets her plants on there I'll show you what it looks like. On the bottom shelf I just put her aloe, and then up here on this shelf that's her cactus right there. And then that's some other kind of a cactusy succulent thing. And then back there is her succulent. And these are my succulents. So kind of have a cactus succulent shelf. And then that's the aloe's the only live plant that's on the bottom shelf. Mr. Arty's out here while Olivia is painting her bedroom so that he doesn't smell the paint fumes. He will stay out here tonight, and then by tomorrow the paint will be dry and the fumes will be less, so we can go back in Olivia's room. But for now he's out here hanging out in the living room. I know you can't really see him very well because of the cage, but he doesn't sit still very long. There he comes. Hi, mister. Hi, mister. It is?
Yeah, it's definitely only really one coat.
Good. So she's put 2 coats of like a stain kill type paint, flat white, to cover up the red, because this wall was red, and now she is painting it the beigey off-white color that the rest of her room is, so that all the walls are the same color. I'll show you when she gets her room all put back together and how she likes it. I will show you it when it's all done. Good morning. It's Thursday morning and it's chilly out here today. It's the first day of fall and it definitely feels like it. Well, this is my makeshift squirrel feeder, and as you see there are no peanuts left in it. Now the strange thing is I've not seen any squirrels up here getting the nuts. That doesn't mean they haven't been up here getting peanuts, but I just haven't seen it. So I did see a nuthatch, which is a bird, in here, but she was getting the ones that were already shelled. So I really don't know. I really don't know what's taking the peanuts, but I'm going to go ahead and fill this back up. And I'm going to need to get a jacket. It's chilly out here. Brr. All right, there that is. And I'll try to keep a closer watch. see what on earth's taking the nuts. But whatever it is, it's going to be a happy critter. I think I'm going to go ahead and fill my bird feeder too. That will make the birds happy. I filled that one and I filled that one. One of these days here soon, I'm going to start taking my houseplants back in. Tomorrow night, it's supposed to get down to 37 degrees. It's going to be chilly. It's not frost level cold yet, but getting close. I definitely want to take my houseplants in before frost, and I certainly don't want my impatiens getting frosted. Not this soon. I did switch out my rug. Got a fall one on here. That's my spring summer one. I need to put it out in the greenhouse so it doesn't get ruined. So I'm going to take that out to the greenhouse and then I will show you that pumpkin. I think it's time to pick it. So as you can see, the vine is actually dying. And here's the pumpkin. Now it's really weird because this still looks really good, but the main vine is dying, so it's weird. But I don't see any more pumpkins on here anywhere. And so I'm going to check this pumpkin and see if it's ready to pick. Don't really know how to tell. Yeah, it's ready. Boy, look at that stem on that thing. That's huge. I'm going to need 2 hands to get this thing free. I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, there it is. Pretty little pumpkin. Had a humongously thick stalk on it. Had to use a box cutter to get it free. But it's a pretty little pumpkin. I don't think I'm going to cook it. I think I'm going to go put it on my front step and use it for decoration. Now, whenever Scott feels like dealing with it, he can get rid of this pumpkin vine. But he did tell me that Sally, especially because she's so short, she loves to come and play in these big old pumpkin leaves and kind of hide in them. So we may leave it till it's truly dead from the frost. And what am I seeing? What am I seeing? Are you kidding me? There's another pumpkin. I don't think that one's going to have time to grow, especially since the vine is looking pretty sad. But this has been a fun little experiment all summer long. Coming from a volunteer seed that just happened to be in Jenny's pen. It's kind of fun. These, what does Bob Ross call them? Happy little accidents. So yeah, that's really fun. Let me go put this pumpkin on my front step. Well, there it is. That's the pumpkin I got from the produce stand that's just across the field from us. And that's my little homegrown one. My little accidental pumpkin. They look cute on the step. Olivia and I are obviously in the car. We're going to head to one of the small towns near us to drop off some Goodwill donations. There's a Goodwill collection box there. And there's a little tiny privately owned ice cream shop. You can't really go in and eat. It's just like a drive up and you go out and you make your order. And they have dairy-free ice cream there. They are going to be closing for the season next week. And so Olivia and I are going to go and treat ourselves to an ice cream cone. For my low-calorie diet that I'm on, I allow myself 1 treat a week that I don't count the calories for. And I don't go crazy. I'm not going to get like this huge ice cream sundae. I'm not going to eat like half a pizza or anything like that for my free snack. It's going to be just something simple like a 1 scoop waffle cone that I'm going to get at, it's called Holy Scoops. So I'll show you my ice cream cone after we get it. And if it's not awkward, I will take a picture of the little ice cream shop. has been chilly and breezy all day, and it is supposed to get down in the 30s tonight. I don't know if it's supposed to frost, but it's almost October, and I think it's time to bring my houseplants back in the house. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring them back in and put them in front of my window. Another country heard from. Here in the dining room, I put my rosemary plant. It's finally looking really good. It's looked kind of pitiful all summer, and it's finally looking really good, and I'm going to try to winter it over. Don't always have the best luck with that, but I'm going to give it a try, use it for cooking and whatnot. And then this plant, you probably don't remember me saying it, but I had swore I wasn't going to bring this plant back in the house this year. And I might end up changing my mind, but now it's starting to look pretty good, so I feel kind of bad leaving it outside to die. I'm gonna see if my niece wants it. Oh my goodness, sorry about those dogs. And then I brought this plant in here. It was by the air conditioner, but I got to thinking we are supposed to have some warmer temperatures next week, and we may want to turn the air conditioner on, so I don't want to block it. Once the air conditioner is out of the window, then I will move that plant back in here. But this is how it is. They always look so pitiful when I put them out in the spring. My plants, they just don't look good at all. And then by fall, they just look fabulous, having been outside all summer. So hopefully I can keep them from looking so pitiful this winter. I'm not holding out much hope for that. I'm not always the best with my plants, but I do like the way they look. I think it looks very pretty. Olivia reminded me that we get into this cupboard all the time because I move my mugs in there. Duh. I'm just so used, for so many years this cabinet had knickknacks in it and I never opened it, that my brain, I wasn't thinking I can't put obstructions in front of it because we have to get our coffee mugs and stuff out of there. So I've just moved it over here. Move this little stand over here, put these plants on it. I don't know, as much as I hate to, I think I'm going to have to downsize my plants. I've got so many. Ugh. I'm wondering if my niece would take these two. But she has a cat that destroys everything, so I don't know. But I think I'll ask her, because I just really don't have room for them. I wish I had a sunroom. That's what I've always wanted. I've always wanted my husband to build me a sunroom off of this patio door. Four Seasons room that's heated and cooled, and where I can just put all my plants. They would all just be windows. But that's never gonna happen. Costs too much money. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with these plants. I don't want to just throw them away. So I'll see if Lydia wants them. And this is how Olivia's room turned out. This wall was red, and now it's the same color as the rest of her room. She did an excellent job. She worked so hard. She started painting this yesterday afternoon, and it's all done and everything's back up. She put her shelf back up there, and there is her beautiful vanity, and she has all the drawers organized and full of her stuff. And there's that little teacup she bought with her makeup sponges in it, and that she bought thrifting, I'm not sure when, but very cute. While editing this video, I discovered we've already run to half an hour, and so I think this video is long enough. It was only a 2-day vlog, but I packed a lot into those 2 days. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. You wouldn't think it would, but it really does. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, because I love talking with you guys in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.